Welcome back to Iraqi Dinar, your trusted source for breaking financial updates, global economic insights, and motivational news surrounding the long-awaited Iraqi Dinar revaluation story. Today's headline is nothing short of historic. Iraqi Dinar RV Plan moving forward fast, huge announcement now live. This is the kind of news that investors have been waiting for. And in this report we are going to unpack insider confirmations, banking updates, signals from the Iraqi Gazette, and exactly what Tier 4B investors need to prepare for right now. Stay tuned until the end because the details you'll hear today could define one of the most important moments for dinar holders in decades. Viewers, earlier this morning credible reports surfaced across financial channels, confirming that Iraq's revaluation plan is no longer just whispers or speculation. This time it is moving forward in ways that have become undeniable. Sources from both regional and global banking sectors are now signaling alignment with the Central Bank of Iraq, marking the beginning of a carefully structured rollout. For years, the revaluation has been talked about, doubted, and debated. But today, we're looking at undeniable clarity backed by live data and insider reports. What makes this moment different is that real evidence is appearing across private trading screens in the US and the Middle East. These screens, normally reserved for high-level banking operations, are already displaying markers pointing to Iraq's roadmap being activated in real time. Unlike in years past when rumors floated without confirmation, this shift is being tracked with tangible proof. The official announcement stresses a phased rollout, step by step, to ensure stability while transformation takes place. Even more striking are the early rate discussions that insiders are referencing. According to trusted sources, the launch rate being considered for the Iraqi dinar falls in a band between 3.90 and 4.25. If verified, this would immediately rank Iraq among the stronger currencies in the region. That figure not only validates years of speculation, but also signals Iraq's determination to re-enter the global economy on equal footing with its neighbors. It's a powerful move that could reshape financial projections far beyond Iraq's borders. Now let's take a step back and understand why this moment was possible. Over the last 2 years, Iraq has been laying down the foundation for a bold revaluation. Political disputes that once stalled budget approvals have been resolved, giving the nation a clear fiscal roadmap. Oil production, the lifeblood of Iraq's economy, has stabilized and even exceeded targets, proving that the country can generate consistent revenue despite global volatility. At the same time, Iraq's foreign reserves have grown to record levels, surpassing $120 billion. This extraordinary figure places Iraq in a strong position to support its currency with real, tangible assets. Confidence is everything in international finance, and reserves of this magnitude speak volumes about Iraq's capacity to back a stronger currency. International institutions like the IMF and World Bank have been quietly monitoring Iraq's progress as well. Compliance with global standards in banking, anti-money laundering, and transparency has been noted, and according to insiders, greenlit. That oversight is what makes this announcement so credible. This is not speculation. This is structured, coordinated reform backed by some of the most important financial organizations in the world. Analysts are quick to point out that the timing is no coincidence. With global markets searching for liquidity and emerging economies looking to reposition themselves, Iraq's move could send a shockwave through the foreign exchange world. This is not just an Iraqi story, it's a global story. If executed successfully, Iraq's RV could become a textbook case for how emerging markets can reposition themselves almost overnight when aligned with international standards. Regional voices are adding depth to this story. Dr. Ashan al-Bakri, a respected Iraqi economist, explained that Baghdad's fiscal moves over recent months were deliberately designed with the RV timeline in mind. He noted that this wasn't just about domestic politics. It was about preparing reserves, structuring budgets, and aligning oil revenue for a stable launch. His confirmation is critical because it validates what many suspected. Iraq has been preparing for this day in silence while the world debated. Meanwhile, a US-based banking consultant revealed that major institutions like Wells Fargo, Chase, and HSBC have been upgrading IT systems specifically to prepare for this shift. When currencies move, updates must register globally within seconds, and that kind of infrastructure requires advanced preparation. The fact that banks are already prepared is one of the clearest signs that this moment was expected. Adding to the international perspective, European currency analyst Sofia Marchetti framed Iraq's RV as one of the most significant redistributions of wealth in modern financial history. She warned, however, that early days will likely bring volatility as speculators rush in and out of positions. Her message to investors is simple: stay patient, stay disciplined, and think long-term. But beyond numbers and strategy, this is also about people. For years, countless dinar holders around the world have endured cycles of disappointment, rumor, and doubt. Many wondered if the day would ever come, yet they held on, believing in the possibility of a brighter future. Today's news brings them vindication. It's more than just financial reward. It's validation that patience, resilience, and perseverance pay off. Imagine the marathon runner who has trained for years, endured setbacks, and questioned whether the finish line was real. Today's announcement is that finish line in sight. For many, it is not just about wealth. It's about dignity, perseverance, and hope fulfilled. The rollout itself will not be chaotic. Reports suggest that Iraq is implementing a 15-day structured exchange window designed to allow Tier 3 and Tier 4B participants early access. Redemption centers in the U.S. are said to be operational, though their locations remain private for security reasons. Appointments, not walk-ins, will be the rule, ensuring order and safety. Investors must also prepare documents such as valid passports, identification, and proof of purchase. Without them, delays or disqualification could occur. Early scheduling will be critical, especially within that structured 15-day window. For some investors, the option of higher contract rates may come into play, though these typically require signing confidentiality agreements. While appealing, they also come with legal obligations that must be carefully weighed. Every investor must decide what works best for their situation. What's most important is not just the transaction itself but the mindset moving forward. The RV is not simply a cash-out event, it's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to build long-term wealth. Strategic planning with wealth managers, tax professionals, and advisors will be key to transforming a sudden windfall into lasting prosperity. Globally, this announcement is already sparking speculation about other currencies. The Vietnamese dong is one example, with analysts pointing to Vietnam's growing economy and foreign reserves as a setup for potential reform. Zimbabwe's currency is also being discussed, though experts caution its path would likely be tied to humanitarian and infrastructure projects rather than open market trading. In regional markets like Dubai and London, preparations are already underway. Both financial hubs are rumored to be enhancing trading capacity, anticipating ripple effects from Iraq's RV. These reverberations won't be isolated. They'll spread across trade balances, investment flows, and even geopolitics. Meanwhile, subtle but telling signs are emerging. Regional banks in the Middle East are limiting large dinar sales to preserve liquidity, while U.S. Treasury insiders report late-night meetings on redemption security and liquidity release. Even Iraq's own banking apps are showing back-end updates that align with integration into global systems. These signals combined, restricted sales, late-night coordination, and digital updates, paint a clear picture. The system is no longer preparing for it's preparing for when. On the human side, think of the Iraqi farmer in Mosul who clung to his savings in dinar through war, hardship, and uncertainty. Or the retired U.S. veteran who bought dinar years ago, hoping for a future of security for his family. For them, this moment isn't just about exchange rates, it's about dignity, validation, and dreams realized. Still, a word of caution is essential. While the RV plan is live and moving, exact timelines can shift. Banking procedures are complex and delays are always possible. Patience and vigilance are as important now as they were during the long years of waiting. Investors should verify everything with their banks or authorized financial institutions. Do not act on rumors, and do not let speculation guide your decisions. Confirm every detail directly before proceeding. And remember, while this channel provides news and motivation, it is not financial advice. Always consult with licensed professionals before making major financial moves. Friends, this is the moment that turns rumor into reality. After years of speculation, Iraq's RV is moving forward, proving that endurance has value and perseverance pays off. Stay subscribed here at Iraqi Dinar for the latest breaking updates, insider reports, and motivational insights. Tell us in the comments how you're preparing for the exchange. Your story might inspire others. If you found value in this broadcast, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, then tap the bell so you never miss an update. Remember, this is your moment. Stay motivated, stay ready, and stay prepared. The road has been long, but the reward is within reach. Until next time, this is Iraqi Dinar bringing you truth updates, and the motivation you deserve. Disclaimer: this video is for informational and educational purposes only. It does not constitute financial advice. Always consult a licensed financial advisor before making investment or exchange decisions.